All right, good evening, everybody. Dr. Michael here. Welcome to the channel. This is the Parkinson's Disease Education channel, as you know. And this is Wednesday. It's a later video than usual. It's What's Next Wednesday, but most importantly, this is our 5,000 subscriber milestone video. And I wanted to celebrate with all of you who are going to come and join us tonight. Just to kind of look back at things and see where we've come on this journey doing education for persons with Parkinson's, and just the incredible support we've had to do that in the last year. Appreciate everybody joining live tonight. I see a couple of folks watching with me, and welcome. Hope you can hear me okay. Obviously, let me know if you can't hear me, but I think my mic's working okay. So, yeah. So this is going to be not a too long of a video, but I wanted to come on and to let you know a little bit about the kind of the idea behind the channel and where we've come as a channel in the last year, and the growth that we've had to get to 5,000 subscribers has been honestly quite rapid, and I'm sure it's going to get to 10,000 before I know it. So that's thanks to all of you who are supporting the channel. Those of you who have liked and subscribed, or liked all the videos, or whatever, and commented on the videos and subscribed and shared. So many people have shared things that we've shared, that we've released on the channel, and shared those with others, and it's really great, and that helps us a lot. So please keep doing that. But I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the support for the subscribers to the channel. You've helped make this happen, and help to bring this information to the people that really need to hear it. It doesn't cost anybody anything to hear this information that we offer on the channel, but it is here for at your disposal. And obviously, you know, YouTube does give us a pittance for what we do, but it's really about you all and supporting you as a community. So I wanted to share a little bit about kind of where we started. So back in 2021, I started posting, not very often, but every couple months. I started posting a video or two every couple of months about various things. It was non-motor symptoms of Parkinson's, the stages of Parkinson's, just some of the basic information that you often will get from care providers, but maybe don't have as much time to digest, or the information you might have been given is so overwhelming you can't really take it all in. So my idea behind this channel and the podcast was to take the information about Parkinson's and make it as bite-sized as possible, and to do it one step at a time. You can't drink through a fire hose because there's truly a vast amount of information to absorb and to be aware of. So that was the whole idea behind this. I didn't do it consistently for a while. Those of you who don't know me very well, I'm a physical therapist, and so as a doctor of physical therapy, I've worked with persons with Parkinson's for over 10 years. Not exclusively, but exclusively in the last several years. But since 2013 or so, I've been working with persons with Parkinson's through LSVT big therapy and learning as much as I can about the disease. And I want to say something off the bat. When I first got out of school, year or two out of school, and even, well, maybe I graduated in 2012 with my doctorate, so I started practicing that year. And even 4 years later, I thought I knew a whole lot about Parkinson's disease, but I want to say, just in all humility, I didn't know what I didn't know yet until I started treating more people and hearing what they had to say about their experiences. And then that actually helped to spur me to do more research. And the more I've learned and the more I've worked with people, the more I realize there's more that I don't know that I know, even today. But teaching people like you has really motivated me to learn more. And every question I get in the comments, that I get questions almost weekly, probably, that kind of will cause me to go, I never thought of that before. I better look that up so I can share it with everybody watching. And so some of the content on the channel is inspired by that, but a lot of it is just, like I said earlier, trying to take this vast amount of information about Parkinson's and bring it down to earth level and one step at a time so that it's bite-sized and digestible. So again, we're a little over 5,000. We're at like 51 something, but we hit 5,000 as of about 2 weeks ago, a little less than 2 weeks ago. And I was just blown away by that, because as of the beginning of 2023, not even a year and a half ago, we were barely at 500 subscribers. I think around May, or maybe around May of last year, May or June, around that time we hit 1,000 subscribers for the first time. Well, obviously there's only one time, but that was not even, that was barely a year ago, basically. So really, really, truly grateful and humbled by that. And so that's a little bit about the background of the channel and kind of the idea behind that, and where we've come in just a very short period of time. Again, we've literally 10x'd, 10 times the subscribers we had a year and a half ago, in just that short period of time. So something I wanted to share with you while you're here with me in this video is that I mentioned this in a post a little while ago, just as a preview to this. There's a book that there's a friend of mine that you may have seen the interview I did with him last fall. George Ackerman, Dr. George Ackerman. His mother, Sharon, had Parkinson's disease, fairly young onset actually, but she kept it hidden for a long time. And her final years were truly a hellish experience. But George does an amazing job of bringing out the positive in that situation that you wouldn't wish on your worst enemy, to care for a dying parent in her ending stages of Parkinson's disease, which her experience with it was unique, as everyone with Parkinson's experience is fairly unique, even though there's so many commonalities. But the story that he tells is truly inspiring, and I want to share it, an opportunity with you to get this book. I interviewed George last fall, as I said. You can find that in the playlist, but and I may link it later. But this book is a son's journey, from Parkinson's disease caregiver to advocate. So George is a tireless advocate. If you don't know him or not connected with him on social media, do yourself a favor and look up George Ackerman or Together for Sharon. A truly inspiring person and a tireless advocate, even suffering through a third back surgery the last couple of weeks. He's still posting online, hoping and advocating for a cure, and advocating for those who care for persons with Parkinson's especially, but also more than a friend to those who are suffering with the disease. So I've got a link in the comments to check this out on Amazon. It doesn't cost you anything to go to Amazon through that link. It gives just a little bit of a kickback to the channel. But I'm sharing this book, not as I wasn't promoting this, I'm not paid to promote this. I just want you to have a copy of it if you're interested in that. That's all I'm going to say about the book, but do check it out. And it's got great reviews coming in from a lot of different people. I tagged him in the, well, it wasn't on this, it was on my post. Anyway, hopefully, George, if you see this later, I'm really supporting your book and enjoying reading it. And finally, I wanted to talk a little bit about what's coming up this week. The goal, again, is to have a video released this Saturday, 8 a.m. is our standard time, although last time it had to be a couple hours delayed that I was having some issues uploading. It was a technical issue, not really an issue of having the video ready, but 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, or Central Daylight Time, is when I have a video posted every 2 weeks. This, if you haven't been following, we've been doing a series on supplements and how they can help, specific supplements can help with fighting the symptoms of Parkinson's disease, or at least managing potentially non-motor symptoms, etc. And last time we talked about creatine, and that was pretty well received, and got some feedback from at least a couple of people. It really didn't have a whole lot of comments on that video, but the ones that did comment said that they've really had a good experience taking creatine for energy levels and fatigue, improving fatigue. So check that video out if you haven't already. This coming weekend, the goal is to have a video released about glutathione. That's often recommended for persons with Parkinson's disease. But I don't assume anybody's ever heard of that, so I want to make sure we have a video covering that topic, basically discovering why that might be a potential help to you as a person with Parkinson's disease, why you might want to ask. I mean, you can take it without a physician's advice, but why you might consider asking a neurologist about it or physician about that if you have questions. And glutathione is a common theme among the supplements we're talking about is antioxidant properties. And glutathione is one of those that has antioxidant properties. So if you can help reduce oxidative stress, you can really help alleviate some symptoms of Parkinson's, but also you can potentially alleviate or prevent further damage to cells that may be already occurring. At least that's the theory behind it. There's really a dearth of clinical research behind this, and I know research isn't everything, but I really wish and hope that we will have a lot more studies on these things so that we can definitively say, yes, this works, yes, no, it doesn't work. Medications like levodopa are going to be, they're going to be necessary because of the dopamine that you need, but these other supplements can really help potentially with some other issues. So glutathione's next on the list. And something interesting I will say as a little bit of a teaser is that glutathione, interestingly enough, has been found to be depleted in persons with Parkinson's disease. Glutathione, a lot of these supplements are natural substances that the body already has and produces. When you're supplementing it, you're just building up that level. You're building up the natural level that you already have. And in the case of persons with Parkinson's, they've been found to be deficient in glutathione, which I thought was really interesting considering its antioxidant properties. So that's coming up next. But I'm going to wrap this up by concluding, again, thanking you once more for your support and your friendship and being part of the channel's community. And I look forward to interacting with you even more. And I wanted to also thank our members on the channel too for your support. You mean a lot. And yeah, I'm going to wrap this up there. But look for that new video this coming Saturday at around 8 a.m. If it's going to be delayed, I'll definitely let you know. But that's the plan for uploading the new video, and I will look forward to seeing you in the live premiere in the morning on Saturday. Thanks so much, and here's to 5,000 more subscribers.